Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Back at it again. I hope everyone is doing well. Drop in the chat where you are from. Please tell us. I'd love to see where we're all coming from. I'm actually coming from San Francisco now because I'm actually at the new Kapwing office for the second time. So we're finally coming back together. Not going to do fully remote. At least I'm not doing fully remote anymore. So hopefully that'll be reflected in our content going forwards too. Fun opportunities to collab with the Team Kapwingers and all of you. So if you don't know me, my name is Grace. I'm a content strategist at Kapwing. You've probably seen me in other YouTube videos and maybe other streams. If this is your first time, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And if this is not your first time, thank you for joining and continuing to be a fan and part of our audience. We have an exciting order of events today. And as you probably know from the title of the stream, we're doing content reviews, which is basically where we look at a YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram account of yours and try and give you advice for how to improve, how to grow it in the overall account, but also individual content pieces with video editing. And today we're actually joined by a special guest. I'm not doing this alone. It is Ishan Sharma. I'm going to bring him onto the screen now. Hello, Ishan. How are you doing?
Hi, Grace. I'm great. Doing really well. Just had my dinner and I'm excited to be on.
Where are you coming from, Ishan?
I am coming from Pune, India.
Awesome. Already getting global. I see in the chat, we've got some people from Canada, Florida, Earth. Yes, everyone is here on Earth, I think. This is awesome. Brazil, nice. Ishan, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? What brought you here today?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Ishan Sharma. I'm currently just finished my second year of college. I am in India. I am doing electrical engineering from BITS Pilani Goa campus. It is a 4-year degree that I'm doing from a college that is based in Goa, India. And I started my content creation journey about 1.5 years ago. And the whole purpose was to spread awareness for the Indian youth about the opportunities available for their own career. So that's sort of how I got started. And it's been a great journey so far. Building on social, just helping other people out. It's been really fulfilling.
Yes, that's awesome. It's so cool to meet other content creators and get to make content with other content creators. And Ishan is also a past Kapwing Creators Fund winner. If you don't know what the Kapwing Creators Fund is, we are running a second application cycle right now, like currently. There's 2 more weeks to apply. We're basically giving a total of $15,000 to content creators to help them continue making content and step up their game. That would be $500 for 30 creators. So if you haven't applied yet, definitely check out the link in the description. As I said, 2 more weeks to apply, then we're going to close applications. So make sure to get your application in before then. This is what the page looks like, and there's a quick application. You can just click the link there. Details more on that page as well. And I actually have a screenshot. This is from Ishan's video when he applied around 6 months ago now. How is the process for you, Ishan? Was applying pretty simple?
Yeah, sure. I was using Kapwing even before applying, but I just did an interview with Rahul, who also was a winner, and I just did an interview talking about his life, software engineering and all. So he just said, hey, you should actually upgrade your setup, buy a better camera, mic, and all that. So I was like, okay. And he said that this might be helpful to you. So that's how I got to learn about the Kapwing Creator Fund. I just applied, just expressing what limitation I have and how can the Kapwing Creator Fund help me out. It was a super easy process, nothing too problematic. Just filled the form, then made the video. I make a lot of videos. I'm quite, it was quite simple for me to do that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you said you used the money to upgrade your setup. Was it like camera, mic, or what did you
use? I bought this Blue Yeti.
Nice. Wow. Look, it's straight up on the screen right now. That's awesome. So yeah, if you could use $500 for your content creation game, apply in the link below. 2 weeks left, so get your applications in. And I guess without further ado, we will get started on the actual content reviews. So I think this is said in multiple places, but do not put anything in the chat that's related to like getting your content reviewed. The only place we're looking for actual accounts will be in the top link in the description below. It's like a Google form. So fill that out. You can do it during the stream or beforehand. And yeah, let's get started. So the first account that we're going to be looking at is a TikTok account. Coasties, I think is how you say it. Oh, actually, one second. Let me get this with audio. Okay, Coasties. Okay, cool. So let's see. All right, let's see. The first impressions I have, it seems like this is, yeah, hi, I make memes. Cool. Definitely a meme account. One thing that I already can see is that all these memes are like horizontal, which I guess it just takes up less of the screen space and kind of has like a more varied look. I think it could be better with like more put together thumbnails or just having a like maybe words on the screen to indicate what kind of memes these could be, because right now it's just like a range. I appreciate the profile pic. That's like pretty a good meme gesture. And cool. So Ishan, do you have any thoughts on your first impressions of this account?
Yeah, I think that try to open one of these, like anyone.
Okay, yeah, let's watch this one because it has the
Oh,
Kapwing logo.
what a lovely day it is to be a Kapwing logo. I hope nothing disastrous happens to me.
Oh no.
You foolish logo. You don't know what I'm about to do, don't you?
Wait, what's happening? I'm confused.
Let's just say we're making you more
user-friendly.
Oh god.
You know what to do, Jack and Grace.
Yes, boss.
Oh my god,
Wait,
that's me.
No. Please don't turn me into an oversimplified logo.
Wow. Oh man, that was
Right.
awesome.
I think that they are not really using the whole landscape mode, so they could have just made it like portrait, and that would have been much better, I think. And then yeah, I think that is great. I think the hashtags. What hashtag are they using?
Memes, Kapwing,
Memes, Kapwing,
oversimplified.
oversimplified. Yeah, they can use more. I don't know exactly how TikTok works because again, it is banned in India. But back in my time, like 1 year ago when I used to use it, they used to have these hashtag FIP for you page, hashtag for you. So that used to work out a lot for the people. I don't know if that works out right now as well.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think the video itself is so, I like the video. I mean, maybe I'm biased because it's about Kapwing and I like can relate to it.
I think that if they really want this one to go viral, they should like focus on things that everyone can understand, right? Like, okay, Kapwing is great, but talking about some concept that anyone can like relate to, I think that works out a lot.
Yeah, more universal concepts. Yeah, but I would say like because TikTok is a vertical platform, having a horizontal video like this, I don't actually know how this would really show up on the screen, or if it does, it would be, yeah, like similar to how they look here, just like super small. Also, I feel like the hook of the video, the first, especially for a TikTok video, the first like 3 to 5 seconds is super important. And having that be like kind of like shock people into like wanting to learn more almost is important.
That is
too.
important.
Yeah, I will say I appreciate the
what a lovely day.
the subtitles, because a lot of people don't watch with like sound on, or they're they hard of hearing.
That does increase the engagement. I think I've noticed this with my own content. The minute from the time that I included subtitles both for my YouTube videos as well as for the IG reels that I post, people were a lot more engaged and they were watching it for a longer duration, I feel.
Yeah. And things like, like movement, like these things, the images jumping, the music in the back, those are good components. So yeah, overall, this is cool. I think definitely, yeah, the more universal concepts, catching people with something to hook them in the first few seconds is important as well.
Also, the quantity can be a lot more. I've heard people put out like 2-3 TikToks every single day.
Yeah, that's true, especially for a TikTok account, especially for a meme account. That's a really hard arena to enter into with not much like content going. So the more content you can have on here for people to like scroll through and think about if they want to see more of it, I think the better. Cool, that's awesome. Thanks for submitting. Cool. So the next account is a YouTube account that we have here. And they say they make education, science experiments. Let's see.
Welcome to the channel of interesting science experiments.
Pause that. They said, whenever I add multiple layers, they want advice on multiple layers in their project. Okay.
Multiple layers.
Yeah, I guess like multiple video layers and overlays and music going on in the back.
Okay, so basically video editing strategy or something.
Yeah. Cool. So you've already got like over 1,000 subs. That's awesome. What do you think of the channel so far, Ishan?
I think that
first impression?
Yeah, I think that the banner can be improved. Like they can make it better. Maybe this text that they have homemade science experiment, they can make it even bigger, more contrasty from the background, and that might stick out a little bit more. Like
Yeah.
I have yellow text on the black background, so that is a lot more catchy. So I think that works. Can you show the thumbnails of any of the videos?
Yes. Yeah.
They don't have thumbnails, I think. Custom
see.
thumbnails, I mean.
That's true. Actually, that's a good point.
That's a huge thing. That is what I think I've learned from Graham Stephen and other people. Thinking about what thumbnail will work the best.
Yeah, I think definitely on YouTube, thumbnails are kind of sometimes overlooked. But that's, if you think about it, that's like how people will be interested in watching your video. Like your video can be amazing, but if the thumbnail doesn't catch people's attention and bring them in to actually watch the video, all that work is like kind of not going to see, like the light of day that you want it to. I think, back to the banner, I think it can just be simplified overall. I like that these images are showing some of the different science experiments that you're showing in videos, I think. But just having 7 pictures on one small banner, it's just hard it doesn't catch people's attention in the way that like one focal picture would. So how about we watch one of these? Let's see, let's sort by most popular. Okay, this one has 74K views. Some of these videos have a lot of views, actually. Let's check it out.
In this activity, we shall demonstrate how to separate salt solution by the process of evaporation.
Interesting.
We have taken a glass of water and we are going to mix a spoon of salt into that.
I think a little bit fast-paced would work out better because people have like goldfish attention spans these days.
Yeah, that's true.
This is what Sniper Wolf does really well.
Dissolves.
Like if you watch the videos.
Which account?
Sniper Wolf.
Okay.
Sniper Wolf. She basically just makes like reaction type videos. She has like 27 million subscribers and all.
Nice. Wow.
So she makes sure that every single second there's something moving happening on the screen. So either she'll like turn her video upside down, or she just like zoom in, zoom out. She'll use some distortion or something on her eyes or something. So yeah, this is trying to make it fun, more interactive. That I think works out for her a lot. So the AVD increases a lot more.
Yeah. So basically what this person asked about in their submission was having those overlays. And that's to your point, like having these things that are happening on screen, or even jump cuts where you're just cutting out like kind of the parts that are continuations of one of the scenes before. Like when you're stirring the salt, I think either like speeding that up or just cutting it out completely and saying like
Or just
step 2
including some
or
meme
something.
saying that 2 hours later.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah. Those overlays can actually do a lot for people to stick around. I think also thinking about the title, I guess this depends on, it's good to think about who your audience is. So are you trying to do science experiments just for people who are interested in science and like learning and just seeing cool things happen on video? Or is it for teachers who are
I
trying,
think that
science teachers?
if they really want to get the views, they should optimize for the SEO, and for that the description needs to be a lot longer.
Yeah. So right now it's just this one line with no
Maybe include
keywords.
some timestamps if it is like a longer video.
Mm-hmm.
And then also have some CTAs. Do they have any CTA at the end to like
No.
or subscribe or something?
At the end. Yeah, I think it's just this one video. So I think this format actually, like science experiments in general as a format, is pretty good because you have this end product or end goal that people are watching for. So that can like do a lot to help retain people to just keep watching to see the final thing that happens. But making it more exciting in the process, or having more, like things on the screen to assist what you're saying in the video. And then even like the title could be like how to separate salt solution, or
having said those keywords like how to or 5 tips, things like that. People like to watch those.
Yeah, to get people wondering like, oh yeah, what is it actually, or even including the word experiment or science in your title as well. And then definitely having custom thumbnails that are just speak more to what the video is actually about can do a lot as well. Awesome. Thank you for submitting. Sweet. So the next one, we've got another YouTube channel. Say they do music videos. Let's see. Oh, Avarice Rex. So we've got 2,500 subscribers already. That's an awesome start. Let's see what these videos look like.
Let me look at the thumbnail. Thumbnails are also nice.
Yeah. I see they're trying to use like the Vivo logo, which I could see like people thinking that's like the official music video and clicking. So honestly, that's like a solid tactic.
Does that work?
I don't know. I guess I'd have to, maybe not. I guess some of these don't.
They'll also
have
look
that.
at the views. So they'll be like a Vivo video with 100 views.
Yeah, that's true. I will say that the channel banner is pretty solid. I think it's interesting. Definitely having these like symbols on the people's heads and having your name in the center. I don't know if you have to say the official channel, because I guess like the people
It's not like
should
that big
know.
of a deal.
Yeah, or just like people will know if they're on your channel. Okay.
They could have like a catchy tagline below.
Yeah, like more about like what you actually,
that might stick
what content
in the minds of people.
Yes, yeah. But I do like the thumbnail designs. I think they're first of all, they're consistent between different ones. Some of them aren't super consistent. Like this one, the font feels out of place here, or even this one. Okay, let's see. This one has 242,000 views. Let's check it out. Clean Bandit, higher.
Are these like gameplay walkthroughs?
That's what I think they're music videos though. Minecraft animation. This is awesome.
looks really interesting.
Yeah.
Under my skin. Got me struggling.
Is this like copyright music?
Yeah, probably. It's okay.
We feel incredible. We feel no pain. You got me feeling insane. Got me struggling to know where you end.
This is really cool.
Had my head underwater. Had my mind undercover.
Wow, I have no idea how you actually make this. I'm assuming it's in Minecraft. This is what did you think of it?
This might actually take a lot of time to actually make this.
Yeah, I think it's good though, because like what we were talking about earlier with a lot of different cuts and different like angles, this is definitely fits checks those boxes because it's constantly moving. I think for a music video especially, that's good. And when it's not the official music video, kind of like a parody or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it fits well with the music that you chose. Let's check out this description. Okay, I feel like definitely could have more keywords again in this description here.
They should have like more like Instagram or other things that they want them to go to.
Or just like more explanation about what this is, because I think like this is something that seems really cool to me, and I'm not a super hard gamer or anything. I don't know that much about Minecraft, so honestly, just like learning about how you made this, like what kind of work you put into it, would be interesting for a wider audience than just people
They
who are
can
interested
also
in
focus
Minecraft.
on the tags.
Yeah, having the tags in there. I think the title is pretty solid. Or you could even write like music video as well in there. Oh wow, you also have clips on your channel. That's pretty cool. Clips are a new YouTube feature, so where you can make like short cuts.
There is also this
short
one feature
sections.
called as upload that I have seen some people have.
Yeah, that's interesting. If I were you, I would start utilizing those clips. You can make clips of your own videos and basically like makes like 60 seconds or less sections of them that you can share to social media or just share on other platforms.
I think YouTube Shorts with this would work out a lot because people would see something different and they might actually stick around. That might help.
Yeah. Overall, sounds like you're doing well. I think maybe there could be a little more consistency with some of these thumbnails. I see that you're including your face more and more, which is a good, I think generally that works for a lot of channels. That works for your channel, Ishan, right?
It does, yeah. Having like a brightly lit big face on the thumbnail, that really helps out.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for joining us, for submitting. Okay, let's see. The next one is another YouTube channel. They say they make study vlogs, study-related content. Cool. Let's see. Study Mania. Okay. So yeah, I guess first off, there's a lot of just like words everywhere. Especially this banner. You want to convey you want to convey what your channel's about, but you want to do that succinctly, maybe in a slogan or some sort of catchy phrase. I think literally like writing multiple sentences is not necessary, and people will glaze over that.
True. Make it less wordy and like more visually appealing.
Yeah.
The thumbnails can also be improved. Looks like a lot of clutter.
Yeah. I think they're going for this consistency, which is helpful. Like this looks pretty coherent in this section here with the colors. And then they've changed their...
I'm making videos about NTSC. It is an exam that I tried to prepare for in my 10th grade, but I failed.
Nice.
I failed by 2 marks.
Oh man, that's devastating.
Yeah, the cutoff was 138 out of 150, and I got 136. So.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that's Maybe you could have used these study vlogs to help with studying.
Definitely. Yeah.
I almost because they're study vlogs. Okay, first of all, I feel like I don't get the sense of this is about studying and their vlogs from the thumbnails. I think that I would associate a vlog with an actual person.
Is this going to be like a study with me kind of a video?
Yeah, I think so. Let's check one of these out. But I think especially even if you don't want to show your face necessarily, you could still have more of your hands studying in it, or let's see what it is. Yeah, your hands or your books. Okay, yeah, see This is such an interesting genre of content to me, that people like to watch other people study, or like study with
I
with
had no
them?
idea this actually existed until I watched that video by Forbes or CNBC talking about this thing. I was like, okay, this is
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
People have like 9 hour long
I
stream
know.
and have like hundreds and thousands of views.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense because it's like studying is a solitary task, but it doesn't have to be. And people are doing that through these streams where you feel like you're doing it with other people, but you can't actually talk to them. So there's no like distraction in that sense.
I think that what they can do with this video particularly is not to have lyric videos, lyric audio like songs, have more like
Yes.
normal, like chill vibe, aesthetic type background music,
Yeah.
so that people can
Yes.
actually listen and they can also work. Here they can only watch and they cannot really work.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The commentary is interesting. I think I don't know. I think that, well, first of all, the font feels like harder to read. Just a small note. What they say here?
Helvetica is the best. Helvetica or Impact or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, like that does not. That's I think that's BTW. That's like looks like a J to me. This is the only reason I. Yeah, I think the overall it could have more commentary or just like switching angles a little bit. If you don't want to show your face, you could just have so this is like kind of a bird's eye view from the top. Maybe you could have one from sort of the side or more about like your workspace so people actually connect more with you as a person. And I think that's a big reason people watch vlogs in the first place.
Yeah, that is true. What do they have in the description? It's
It's actually, yeah, it's a pretty filled out description. Yeah, I think also the title I see on their channel page, most of the titles are almost the same. Like actually, yeah, some of them are exactly the same with like one number changed. I think maybe being more descriptive about what actually you're studying for or what you're studying for in the video, in that specific video could be more interesting than just like another study vlog, you know, because each one is going to be different. And so highlighting what's different about that, why you should watch that one over another one or something.
Yeah, true. I think that the thumbnail can also be improved a lot more. So have even bigger text that is properly visible. This is the test that I try to do. I try to put like a thumbnail and I try to view it in this particular orientation, like actually viewing it in this particular format, just to see if I'm able to see in this small of a thumbnail. And if I am able to see that, then I think that is a good thumbnail.
Yeah, when it's really small. I think also like using less of these kind of icons can make it more real, like because anyone can just slap an icon on, you know, a photo, but what makes this your content and what makes someone, why should someone watch you specifically as opposed to any other person who could make a thumbnail like this? So yeah, just overall like more about you and what you're studying for and your persona coming through all these things. Cool, awesome. Next one, we've got an Instagram account now. Switching it up a little bit. They say they do photos, which I think most people on Instagram do, although they're changing to more focus on video. So
yeah, they just said that it's no more going to be a photo sharing app. It's a video sharing app now.
Thing, right? Okay, I don't know if this is working. Oh no, page not available. Okay, maybe we'll get back to that one. But okay, next one is also a Instagram account. Let's check that out. Savar.exe, nice. Okay, so this is a finance account. Got a lot of different topics here. They have definitely started doing reels, which is good.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Interesting. Some of them have gotten solid views, like 2,000, over 2,000, getting in the thousands.
How many followers does this page have?
291.
291. Okay.
Okay, interesting.
They've also optimized the bio.
Yeah,
with the keywords like startup, finance, quotes. This
is their
page is quite
main page,
actually,
not just the reels. Actually, Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think. Oh, hello. I think it cut out for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What were you
I
saying?
think
This
that
page is.
these tweets can be made better. First of all, zoom in, and this do action done is really good, but then make it bigger. Either just like don't have this as a tweet, make it like a proper post, and then increase the size of all of them, and then that would be great.
Yeah. Or if you're
The
gonna do
hashtag.
tweets, I think like not trying to hide that it's a tweet. Like this makes it look kind of strange that it has this like, you know, the little like settings button there. Like make it show like the border and the background, make it different.
I always try to remove that.
Yeah.
That three dots. Also think that the hashes are not really required. I don't think that it really matters these days. I
These
have
things.
talked with a lot of people, like people who are having like 100K plus followers on their accounts, and they just say they get very few reach from their hashtags.
Yeah.
I think it's more about saves and shares, bookmarking it.
The algorithm is changing. Yeah. I also think that while the design, there's definitely like this consistent design that's appealing to me. Some of the topics I just don't really know what it's about, like crypto coins. Like what about crypto coins? You know, like why would someone?
Maybe like 5 crypto coins that are crushing it right now, or something like that. Like
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
there's
This
this
almost.
red on top of blue doesn't look really good on the first one.
That's true.
Maybe
That's
have
true.
like a border of like white border, and then fill it with the red color of for the coins text.
I think this is also it's like kind of like intro to crypto from what I'm seeing on these slides. So saying something like that, like what is crypto question mark as the cover slide, or like intro to crypto, when people actually know like what the content is about, as opposed to saying like a topic, like if someone just made one of these slides and they just wrote YouTube, it's like, well, what about YouTube? You know, that could be like a billion things.
Yeah. I made one post in which I was talking about the struggle that popular YouTubers went through. Like PewDiePie, he was saying that he made so many videos and then he got to reach to whatever it is. Like MKBHD was talking about how he made 100 videos and he got to 78 subscribers. So that one was well received by the audience at that time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, like some of these ones are a little bit better. Why Gucci is so expensive? It's like, oh yeah, why is Gucci
but
so
then that
expensive?
Gucci is also not properly visible, I think.
That's true. Yeah, thinking about the
Having
house.
a light color text on a white background.
That's fair. Yeah.
Maybe just like zoom in properly on that image of the person. Like make it full screen, and then on top of that write the text.
Or having it more integrated, like something like this, where you erase the background so that their face is kind of like more prominent and things look more coherent altogether.
Yeah, true.
Can help a lot. Let's check out some of their reels. Let's watch one of these. All right, this one had 2,400. Interesting.
First of all, this feels too big. Like imagine you having like a 6 or 7 inch like phone, and that's filled with such huge text. I don't know. Like right now it's looking fine, but when you open it up on like a phone and like that Reels format, that might look too big.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a lot of text, and sometimes that's good. Like, but I think you have, if you're gonna have text and fun fact kind of story plot, like you need to have more visuals that go along with it. And I know there's, you know, these little graphic design elements in the corners, which makes it look a little professional. But having more like visual context, like images of the brothers or images of what you're talking about,
or their interviews of what their journey was, something like that. Like there was this one IGTV that went viral. It was about Stan Lee was talking about how he created the Spider-Man character. So
Oh.
that was really interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
So not
Yeah,
having the text, but having that person exactly telling about or talking about that particular thing.
Mhm.
Also think that they missed the margin on the fifth slide. Like when you compare it with the other ones, it seems inconsistent.
Yeah. Things seems very close to the edges, which could get cut off on different phone sizes.
The different
and
aspect ratios of the phones can.
Yeah, and that makes it
problems.
look like, it's harder to consume the content, but it also just looks a little like not well designed. So yeah, definitely more images. I see there's like some other ones with more images. So maybe leaning into that.
I think that there are these posts that I see in which they are like comparing, saying 2000, like 1990. They're showing Elon Musk at 1990. Then they're showing him right now. They say 0 billion, and then they say 100 billion, something like that. So those type of posts do really well, I think.
Nice. Oh, actually, I didn't notice this. I like that it's 20 seconds review. I like that you have that series going. I mean, I think it's doing well. So all these videos have over 1,000 views. So packaging, maybe making that more prominent as like, did you know like how Puma or Adidas started? Like making it more of a question that people will continue wondering about, and then saying like, like everything you need to know in 20 seconds or something. So people know what they're getting into when they start watching the video. Will make them less likely to just
There are
drop
these
off.
series that people start. Like there's this person, his name is Rashamani, and so he makes content about startup finance and things like that, motivation day. So he started the series called as "Ab Main Kya Karu," which translates to "What should I do with this? Like, why is this content for me?" So then he just relates it to you, the person that is watching. So let's say a company's stock went up, or the stock market went up. So why does that relate to me, the normal person? So then he sort of tries to relate it. So I think that also works out.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, also just a reminder that we're going to do a Q&A at the end of this stream. So if you have questions for Ishan, keep dropping them in the chat, and we'll get to them. Cool. Okay, so I think let's go back to that other Instagram account that didn't work earlier. Let's check this out. Okay, Rajesh. Hello. Oh, kitties. Okay, interesting. So I guess first off, well, it seems like you have a YouTube channel, which is good to social medias, but I feel like there could be more of a description here. Like you're kind of just repeating your name, basically, which is like obvious in 3 places now, or 4.
Right.
Yeah.
They can optimize it for whatever content they make for their YouTube channel.
Yeah, let's go
And
see
then for the posts, what is it that you post about? I think that would be beneficial. Also, just like not saying highlights for every single highlight.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like okay, I don't know what any of these are about now.
Why are they different from each other? Also,
Yeah.
having like a cover for each highlight does help out. It looks aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, that's true. That is a good point. I think also like, yeah, more info about what kind of content you're posting. I see there's a lot of reels going on. Let's see the reels page. Okay, so it just feels like there's so many
reposting the
things.
reels, or what are they exactly doing? Are they creating?
Yeah, I feel like maybe some of
They're
these
definitely
are
looking at the trends, like the Disney trend.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's like, I feel like that's an interesting video.
Yeah.
Maybe there could be more, like, I feel like when you put text on the start of the video, you have to give a few more seconds for people to like recognize, like acknowledge what that is, since they're reading it. I think especially for this trend, I've seen it on TikTok a lot, that the intro section will be kind of long, where they'll be like, using the filter 10 times, and then it starts. This one had a decent number of views as well. Okay, cool. So it seems like they're into using like the different filters, which is always fun. Yeah,
No, this
maybe.
filter in particular is really good. It's like blowing up in India, I think.
Yeah.
Today I just opened up and I saw a bunch of these like Disney princess type, filters, and they do pretty well for the pages and accounts. It's just new, right?
Mhm.
So in the beginning of the GTA trend, also a lot of these were getting pretty great traction. The
Yeah.
GTA trend, three people animated.
I don't think I know that one actually.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think usually when I see videos about like trends, or I mean filters that are trending, having more like comparison, like when the filter's on versus off, or like the text at the start where you're like, I tried the Disney filter, like you did with the other one, the child filter one, could
Mhm.
be helpful. Just like overall, for this is general advice, like having the first few seconds kind of show people what they might see towards the end of the video or what they're getting into makes people stay longer because they can look forward to something, or at least like know what they're watching, as opposed to like, I don't know where this is going at all. I think they're
Yeah.
using thumbnails that, I think using like other people's thumbnails. I know like when you're in the Reels feed, it's not as important because the videos just come one after the other. But when someone's looking at your feed like this, it just feels like confusing because there's so many different people on it that are probably not you. That it's like, are you just reposting other people's stuff, or is like it's just confusing? And even though you're the one in the video,
If they are they giving the context credits for
yeah,
the
yeah. So I think unifying the feed a little more, even if you're doing like, because it seems like you're doing a lot of the similar style of videos, but it doesn't seem like that from a glance at this page.
reposting also works really well, but then just like making it like that, make it like a reposting. That is what you will do on this account,
Right.
and then that works out well.
Yeah. Like having more overlays on text on this kind of thing, or I know on TikTok people do a lot of like,
Also, the video seems laggy, I think, this particular reel.
oh yeah, maybe cutting that part out could work, or just even like more description of what the video is and why you're posting it.
What did they write?
They
What
just
is
wrote
this?
cat. Yeah. Which is true. It's not wrong.
They
But I
can do
think,
better.
if you're really
Yeah.
trying to build your audience, being really clear about what you're going to make, why you're making it, your story, and sharing that with people and making it evident in everything you post is pretty key.
Yeah, maybe like saying something like, "Me when mom makes Maggie" or like noodles or like that.
Yeah.
Some sort of a situation that people can relate to.
Okay, let's do the next one. I think we're getting down to the last few we're going to do today, since we'll do a Q&A after. So what is this?
You guys, it's me specifically.
An interview.
Some of you know me, some of you don't. But I have something that you guys most definitely want to see. So the Alka Discord got the opportunity to interview Jeff Swampy Marsh, co-creator of Phineas and Ferb. And I know most of you will probably be excited to see what he has to say. Now, for those of you who were a part of the Discord, you probably know
That
that
is
we had a
nice.
Q&A session to ask Swampy questions. And you won't believe it, but he answered! We recorded this very special interview with Swampy Marsh asking him your questions. Now, unfortunately, the video file itself got corrupted, which really
I'm going to skip a little to this.
Absolutely. And my voice is naturally this dark, smoky, and sexy.
My brother wanted me to listen.
Okay, interesting. So this is a interview with, I guess, the co-creator of Phineas and Ferb. That's really interesting content, honestly.
I used to love those videos, those episodes.
Yeah, same. I feel like the title, I just don't understand what that means. And even though this is like interesting content, it would just be like, I wouldn't get that from the title at all.
Just say Phineas and Ferb creator reveals how he made something like that.
Yeah. Making the title start with the person you're interviewing or whatever like keywords that are most recognizable is always a good strategy. I like the intro. I like how you're setting up the scene here. And you're saying like, you know, like the context. It makes the story more interesting and seeing like what actually happened more interesting. But I think that these are just photos, unless I'm lagging or something. I'm pretty sure that these are just static photos. And then you just have
Yeah.
the voice over here.
That is what he was saying, no? He was saying that the video file corrupted, and so he only has the audio. So just
I
like
see.
put these pictures.
Yeah. I feel like there could be more, like even if you don't have the visuals of the interview, you could
Maybe they
have
can have like an audio form.
yeah, like a waveform that is on the screen, or even a like just like images of Phineas and Ferb or clips of Phineas and Ferb that are going on. And so it's literally not just this literal like one image the whole hour. This is a long video too. So trying to retain people that way would be probably helpful. Cool. All right. I think
I
we're
feel
gonna
that
try and
people will
yeah.
also not have the time for
Mhm.
like looking at this 1 hour long clip. Like maybe they can, but they just won't have the trust for this particular channel. Either like some huge channel puts out like a 1 hour content, they might watch it because they recognize okay, this might be time well spent. So I think
Yeah.
maybe putting out some shorts or doing things like that might work out and reducing the
Yeah.
length of the overall video.
Yes. Okay, trying to move through these a little faster. This is the next one. It's Joey RB, over 1,000 subscribers already. I actually really like this banner. It's eye-catching. There's one focal image, and it's consistent with your profile picture. The text is like pretty fun. Yeah, so I'm a fan. Let's see these videos.
The banner looks really good.
Yeah.
The thumbnails can be worked upon, I think.
I
Not
appreciate that they're
clearly.
consistent. Yeah, using the same like font and stuff. I guess I'm sure I feel like there's just like the images don't necessarily convey what like the urgency of like the title and the text on the thumbnails. Like it's just I guess this is just an airplane, which doesn't really speak to much about like what the actual video could be. Like I don't get that like, oh, what's gonna happen feeling looking at these, even though they are like well designed.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe they can have like a robber for that bank robbery video. Like, looking at the camera, something like that.
Yeah. In general, people gravitate towards other people just because of human nature. So I think that's why thumbnails with faces or just more human elements can be successful. Let's watch a little bit of this one.
Hey guys, welcome
This
back.
is a pretty short video.
And in this video, there's actually a new Twitter code in Southwest Florida. This can actually give you $150,000 completely free. You don't even need to do anything. So let's.
Okay, interesting. Because the video is so short, I'm wondering if like you might want to get into shorts, YouTube Shorts. This video is only like less than 2 minutes.
Might as well just make it like a 1 minute video.
Yeah, and it can. I think shorts have been getting a lot of views as well. So
what is it that they want to emphasize on? Is it that the topic that they're speaking, or is it what they're showing on the screen?
I guess that's also just confusing. Like, what is the Twitter code? I guess it's like you can get money from this code. I guess I'm not really sure because it's like the video is just kind of like this one clip of you playing, but maybe having overlays to indicate more about what you're talking about would be helpful. There's a lot of stuff in the description. I think more of a description.
Roblox.
Yeah, like
tags, they should not be stuffing tags like that. So there's a way to put tags. It's not just like copying it from the tags and just like pasting it over there. It's more like having particular, let's say 5 or 10 alternate.
Yeah. I think also just
trying to put out.
Yeah. I think just describing more like what the video is about as well, and like at the top here, in addition to all this other stuff, can be just indicate to people like what they're getting into. Okay, let's try and get through some more. This one is a Instagram account for graphic design. That sounds fun. Petite Coke. Okay. Artist, gamer, and more. Cool. So I guess straight away, there's not that much content on here right now. And obviously, if it's graphic design, you can't just like pump out content in the same way that maybe other genres of content can. But I think like trying to build up that collection is a priority if you're a new account. Let's see what one of these is.
I think that one tip that I have learned is whenever you're launching one Instagram account, focus on having like 12 posts decided before you put it out there, and then you just like put them so that the whole feed is full with content.
I can't. I'm not sure this is an animation unless it's not loading or something, but it doesn't seem to be moving. And
It's
I can't
a
hear
UI
anything.
design, I think. It's a simple design.
Okay, because it says quick animation. Yeah, I guess if these.
And his name is John C.
Nice.
But no, on a real note, did you hear about
That was cool. I like that animation. And this content
type,
is good. Yeah. So it seems like there's interesting content. I guess maybe describing more like what exactly this is. I see it's like edited for someone else.
Maybe they're like making it like a portfolio that they have. They can show to other people maybe.
Yeah. I would say like talking about describing it as your portfolio, so people are not like, did you make that video, or like, is that you, or questioning that. Like it should be people when people come to your page, it should be clear what you're doing with it. I think also again the highlights doesn't really show much. Or you could have like a cover, fill this out more as well. All right.
They can make it a lot better with the graphic design. They can include graphic design properly, not just in their occupation, but also in the what do you call it? Wherever they've written hello world and all, right? They should also write the graphic design. This is what I do, motion graphics and things like that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Also, if they really want to do it like design, they should have like a @ that is having that design word into it, you know? @ petite design maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Some sort of more logo that captures what you do. Okay, let's do another one. So this is back to YouTube. Gladiator, almost at 1,000. Yeah, the banner straight away is kind of redundant. Like you don't need 2 of these on there.
They really want you to subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you, but people will be able to understand, I think, from one of those. And then having like these 2 conflicting types of backgrounds is just feels like jarring a little bit because it's like completely different color schemes and styles.
Yeah. It might look good on the phone because I think it crops when you open it on phone. Then this other part is not visible, I think. Only the green part is visible.
Yeah, I mean, in that case, you could just make the green completely the whole thing. And then even if it crops it, it's still like, you know, you can see the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so I see you do a lot of live streams. That's cool. I think maybe making these, if you do a live stream.
Having something else than the live written on the thumbnail, because if you look below that, it will already just say streamed 3 months ago. So people understand, okay, it is going to be a live. But having something else might help.
Think also the thumbnails, like they definitely seem consistent, I guess, because they're from the game. But having words on there can just even like 2 to 3 words to jog people's, you know, curiosity could help.
Yeah.
Or like, what's wrong with this title? What's wrong with the game? It's like, what game and what are you doing? You know, it's just not really sure what's going on.
Maybe like in this recent video, literally the closest rebel kill, in that they can increase the size of the person that they have put in the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's see one of these videos. Circling a 1 mil rebel at AK. I guess if you're also trying to grow a gaming channel, I think that it usually helps to have your content recognizable for a broad audience.
Pick a game that a lot of people play. I think that works.
Yeah, picking that does help, but even if you want to play like your specific games, just like maybe being more descriptive about what this even means. Like I'm not really sure what that means as someone who doesn't play this game.
Also, what is the point of having those asterisks in the name of the channel?
Oh, sorry, this is loud. Having the what scripts?
Having the asterisks in the name of the channel.
Oh.
Gladiator, asterisk. Star,
oh, yeah, that's true. There's just like Christmas music in the back.
But do you recall the moment you ever saw?
Yeah, I think having, I know you have a pretty interesting like intro clip, but I think honestly sometimes that makes it like, that just takes away from the hook of the video, because you have only so much time to get people to continue watching. So maybe starting off with a really like suspenseful clip at the start, and then having your intro, and then continuing into the body of the video. I think that's like, yeah, right.
For 1 minute, I'll just speak on what the content is about, what the video is about, and then I'll have like that 5-second intro.
Yeah, because otherwise people are like, yeah, I already know I'm watching your channel, Gladiator channel, and it's cool to see this like animation, but it just prolongs like actually getting to the content. Yeah, this is a really long intro too. I would probably make it a little shorter. It's basically like 12 seconds. And in a less than 2 minute video, that's like a significant chunk of it. There's maybe, if you're doing short videos like of specific gaming moments, you could also do shorts and just make the title really descriptive, so people are like, oh, whoa, like I want to see that happen. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll do a short Q&A. So last YouTube channel, programming short videos. How can I display output better? Interesting. Okay, so this is...
Again, too much text and no thumbnail. That can be really helpful. Knowledge with feel. Yeah.
This is an interesting concept. Yeah, I think this is also cut off. So if you need the correct sizing for a YouTube banner, we have that on Kapwing. I think I'll link it in the description if it's not already there. But yeah, this is just an easy way to get, look more professional. These all seem like not custom thumbnails again. And just by looking at it, I have no idea what's going on. Like, I mean, clearly it's math, and
you should check out the thumbnails by 3 Blue 1 Brown. They also do math videos, but their videos are the thumbnails are really good.
Nice. Yeah. So I would recommend like being more just like having a little bit of words or more descriptive like images on the thumbnails. I'm also like not really sure who this is targeted towards. Like,
if they're talking about coding and all, then I think that knowledge with feel might not be the right one.
Yeah, that's true
the
too.
name for the channel.
Instead of this like quote, you could have more like a description of your channel or a slogan.
This the banner makes it seem like a motivational channel. Like,
right. That's also true. It's a little confusing. Classic hangman game made using Python. Okay, so is this a short? Yes, they're trying to do shorts. Okay.
The orientation is like the way it is made is not right, I think.
Yeah, you're definitely not taking
Is this in the vertical format?
I think it short. They might take like a more square format. I think that's happened to us, but
it works. So for me also, I have this one reel that is 59 seconds long, Reel, I'm saying shorts. So for that, it works out, and it is like a square format. I wanted to put that out both as a simple IG post as well as this short. So it worked
Yeah,
out.
nice. That's good. Okay, so I feel like I'm just like a little lost here. Like there could be more descriptions on like the steps that you're taking, or like not just like how to make a hangman game using Python, as opposed to just saying like, this is a hangman game. Link to code and description.
If they can just have someone speaking, that will just like make it even better.
Yeah, that's
Just saying
true.
that, okay, how to make a hangman game in 30 seconds, maybe, right?
Right,
Just
right.
talk about the main pointers. Put this, and execute, link in description for the full code. Something like that.
Right, because I think most people won't, even people interested in coding, they're not necessarily interested in actually making it themselves, but turning your code and turning your journey to make this game into the story itself, and having like, you know, all the parts of the story, like the start of the story, the climax, and the resolution. That's like using a voiceover to do that is an easy way. You can also do it with the text overlays or even just subtitles if you're speaking. But right now, just having the code, like I didn't even realize that this was the game itself for a while. So just like, I think also like people who are not used to seeing code aren't necessarily going to recognize this as like the game. So just, yeah, being more narrating
And
more.
what is it that they are using? Like this green text. I mean, I have done programming. I teach programming every single day. I haven't seen like this green text. Gives it like the whole like movie type vibe. Hacker type.
Yeah.
There is actually a way to do that, but normally it is a simple white text that you would see even for coding.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then
hashtags don't work too well, I think, on YouTube. I've observed. Other than the hashtag shorts, other ones I don't think it really helps out too much.
Right. I mean, after a certain point, it doesn't. I don't think it only like registers 3 of them in the above the title. So I wouldn't like, that's not going to make your content go viral. Basically, it might help it a little bit, but it's not going to be like the reason that you blow up. So yeah, again, just like describing more about what you're actually doing as opposed to like what hangman is. Okay, awesome. So I think that will wrap it up for the review part of the stream, but we have Ishan himself is an expert in YouTube. I think when you applied to the Creators Fund, you had like under 50,000 subscribers, and now you have like almost 160,000, right? Oh, I think Ishan is frozen. But yeah, so if people have questions for Ishan, please put them in the chat.
Am I audible? Am I visible?
Okay, I think I hear you now. Yes. I think your video is reloading now. Ishan became a slideshow again. I can't hear you right now, Ishan, no. Yeah, so Ishan's grown a lot. He's grown his channel a ton since he applied for the Creators Fund. And I think it's just like really valuable to have someone here who's grown a channel themselves. I know a lot of you are aspiring, YouTube creators or have content out there and are trying to get better. So being able to get advice from someone, from other creators is going to help you a lot with that. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Ishan.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back. Yes.
Okay. Great.
Awesome. Yeah, so I guess I can start off with one question, and then we can take questions from the chat.
Yeah, sure.
I guess
let's do it quick because the internet might actually fluctuate after some time.
Okay, we can. And if people have further questions for Ishan, like all his socials are in the chat in the description below. I guess my big question is, how did you like find your niche? Because I think that's a big key to succeeding on YouTube is like showing having consistent content, showing what content you make. So yeah, how did you do that?
My niche, I think that I was always in this, I wanted to explore a lot of different aspects of life in general. In the last, when I was in my 11th and 12th grade, I was focused too much on physics, chemistry, and mathematics for cracking the entrance exams in college that we have in our country, and it is really competitive. But once I was done with that, I was like, okay, I have a lot of time, so now let me focus on doing a lot of different things. So that's why I just started into social media marketing. I was watching Gary Vee, so naturally things happened. So I just started making content. And I thought that in my college, I have some really amazing people. Someone was like interning at Harvard, someone was working at Carnegie Mellon, someone was interning at Google or Microsoft or Amazon. So they were really doing some great work. So I thought, let me talk to them and let me record this conversation that I'm having, just like you're talking to me, right? So I'm just asking them, how did you do this? How did you get this opportunity? What are some tips that you would have for people? So that people around the country have that awareness. Okay, this is how you do things. This is how you get that opportunity. So that can be really, really beneficial for people out there.
Yeah. I think just putting yourself out there as well. A lot of people are scared to get started, and it is scary, but I really applaud everyone who submitted their channels today, like putting yourself out there and trying to, get started, get advice from other people. It takes a lot of courage, and yeah, it's great that everyone's doing that and that you were able to do that as well, Ishan.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Let's put this one on the screen. Is it hard to get 1,000 subs?
It is. So it took me about 6 months to get 1,000 subscribers. Or wait, it actually took me 4 months, and it took me 6 months to get monetized. So I made about 78 videos, and that is when on the 17th of July, 2020,
Wow, you
it's going to be a
remember.
year now.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
a day when I made $1 on YouTube. I was like, that's
Wow.
amazing. This is what I'll do for the rest of my life.
That's so cool.
That's my
yeah.
ikigai.
What is, for people who don't know, what is ikigai? Or how would
Ikigai
you
is
think of it?
basically, it's like a intersection of multiple things. So basically, what is it that you're good at? What is it that you like to do? What is it that the world wants? And then if you can combine all of them, that is where you'll find the one thing that you can get paid for as well. Everyone loves it. You're getting paid. You love to do it. So I think that is what ikigai is. There's an amazing book on this, and everyone should try to read that. It's really good about longevity and all that. So yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Someone else has been asking, how did you reach your first milestone? How did you feel when you hit it? I know you just talked about reaching 1,000 subs. Do you feel like that was your first milestone? Because I know you also reached 100K subs, which is like even greater of a milestone. What do you think about that?
I've really liked whatever I've been able to do. I think that the most important one was when I got monetized, and I had some output coming out of that. So I was definitely getting the engagement and all, but seeing that, okay, this can actually be done, and I showed this to my parents, saying that, okay, look at this. This is something big happening here, and so they were really impressed by that. So I think that was the big moment. 100K was definitely really good. I didn't even imagine that this could actually happen at such a fast pace. So I think that some videos really worked out for me. So yeah, definitely 100K was a big moment, but 1 million is going to be even bigger.
Yeah. Wow, that's going to be wild. And I know you got your plaque, right? Are you going to hang it up?
Yeah, I have my silver play button. I don't like it too much as other people do. Sure, it's like a trophy and I can hang it, see, okay, this is what I've done. I just opened it just to take a picture and put it up on social, and that's what I did. And it's just like packed, it's put out there. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, now we keep going.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a good thing to like think too much about the success that you are having. It's more important to keep working on it. And the moment you think, okay, I am successful, okay, and now I have this thing to show everyone. So that is the moment that you stop growing and stop thinking.
It's a good point. Okay, this one is very general, but I feel like because everyone here is probably wondering, how can I grow? I think it'd be great to hear like
Pikachu
your
wants to
best
grow.
tips. Yeah, Pikachu wants to grow. Yeah. What are your best tips for growing your YouTube channel since you've done that very well?
Yeah, I think that three things matter the most. Number one is having that consistency, right? So I was putting videos from the 5th of January 2020. And ever since the lockdown happened, it was definitely an unfortunate event. But the benefit that I got from that is that I was able to focus a lot more on my YouTube channel. Online college is just not going to work out. So I didn't really attend the lectures and all. I focused on my YouTube, and I was putting out a lot of content. Even right now, after about 1.5 years, I think I have about 330 videos on the channel, which is a lot. Sometimes feels like garbage to me, but anyways. This is the process of creating, right? If I were to think too much, okay, this is not looking too good, or there's too much darkness in this video, I need to make it perfect, I need to buy a better camera, the whole process would just not happen. I would just not grow. It would just take a lot longer for me. So that is what I did. Second, I think relatability matters a lot. So I am a 19-year-old kid, and so people around me, they are a lot more they can relate with me, versus let's say there's like a 50-year-old professor talking about something. They would just not be as interested as they are to what I have to say, what my experiences are. So that's what I think helps out. Then I think honesty is really important as well. This goes for whatever you are doing. Maybe you're taking some brand deals, but then you don't really like tell them explicitly, okay, this was like a brand deal. So I think things like that, if you stay honest with them, then it can help you out a lot. They can become those rave fans that actually rave about you. Whenever they go out on other people, they can say, okay, this person is amazing, you should watch his content. Or I also think that if you can focus on giveaways, and if you can try to email some company saying that, hey, I have this audience, it would be great if you can give away, let's say like 10 courses or 10 books or whatever it is that you want to give away to your audience. They do say yes a lot of times. So that is what can be really helpful. I think you've done this as well, right, Grace? You've like done like a sticker, you've asked for companies for stickers and things like that.
Yeah. Oh, the swag experiment. Yeah. People, I mean, the whole point of merch and swag is so that you're getting their brand name out there. So I can definitely, it's a good way to like loop other brands in and also benefit yourself. With YouTube.
I've done that a lot. I've just said them like, okay, I'll be giving away $1,000 worth of courses, and the audience is like, how do you give away like $1,000 at this point? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, obviously I just went up to them. I just said, hey, I'll do this, and you can help me out in the process. And I'll do the giveaway. So things like that. It's only for the benefit of the audience. If I was not there, then they would have to actually buy the course, and so if they can get it in like a giveaway format, it's going to be for the best for both.
Yeah.
So things like that really work out. How do I stop losing subscribers?
Okay, I think this will be our last question. In the process of
reaching 1,000 subscribers, I lost about 500 of them. So 500 subscribers actually unsubscribed at that point.
Wow.
I don't know how many have unsubscribed till now, but it would definitely be a huge amount. Just don't focus much on that. I think if you are talking about things that are relatable to the audience, and you are consistently helping them out, and you're being honest, then they will never really unsubscribe. They might leave like a hateful comment, and you can reply with humility. But yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I think so many people subscribe for you as a person as well. So even though you have certain types of content that you're regularly putting out on topics, if, as long as like you're still part of it, and as you like change and grow as a person, I think a lot of people are willing to stick around because they want to be on that journey with you. I've seen a lot of other channels, like, especially if you're on YouTube for years and years, you're definitely going to change as a person. And as a result, your content will probably change. And that's like, okay. And maybe you'll lose some subscribers in the process, but like you have to stay true to yourself and why you're doing this in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for answering all those questions. Again, if people want to see more of Ishan and his content and ask questions, I know you have a Discord as well. Is that correct?
I have a Discord. It's a big mission that I have. I want to help. Like, I don't know, like 1 million freelancers start their freelance career. I'm
Wow.
definitely a huge. I'm quite far away from doing that, but right now we have about 12,000 people in the Discord server, and I think that community is huge. You all would also agree with that. And if we can have these like-minded people that can share whatever they are learning, and I can also help them, that would be like a great cohesive experience for them.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean 12,000 is quite a few already, and definitely going to be more over time. So go join that. Go check out Ishan on all his other socials as well. Thank you so much for being here, Ishan. One more reminder that if you want to get $500 to help with your content creation, apply to the Creators Fund. You have 2 weeks left. Get it in sooner than later. Link is in the description and on the screen right now. And we'll announce winners after the applications close. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We'll probably do another content review in the future. And if in the meantime, even when we're not live, you can find us on Discord as well. We have a Kapwing Discord that where we give advice to people ask questions, feedback, exchange thoughts on different video editing tips. So you can always check us out there. And yeah, we will see you in the next stream. Thanks so much for being here, Ishan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.